From wrong screen. Hold on. Pause the calls. The screen captures, I think, got messed up. Hold on. Pause. Go back to the music. 1 second. 1 minute.
It wouldn't be Saturday. Everything was smooth.
Bear with me. Take two. We're live from Rupp Arena, take two. Saturday afternoon hoops starting out with an SEC battle. LSU taking on Kentucky right here in Rupp Arena, Lexington, Kentucky. Joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, rising from the ashes, is Larry Firebird Phoenix. What's up, buddy?
I'm on fire.
You are rising from the ashes. It's been a while since you've been in the booth with me, my friend.
Oh, I know. It's been too long.
What are you looking forward to in this game? Obviously, both these teams coming in unranked. But a good matchup, I would expect.
I'm looking for it to be a kind of tight game. As you said, both teams are unranked. I haven't heard a lot about LSU this season, so I'm anxious to see how they're doing.
Well, Coach Dillon back at the helm as head coach, taking over for Bucket, who left the CSBA, so credit to him and kudos to him for stepping in and being the man as his players, Mississippi Rivers, and look, to no surprise, Rivers back at the starting spot as Marcus Carter takes it in, no good. So the LSU team kind of hums with Mississippi Rivers, so good to see him back at the starting lineup as Simmons no good on the miss. So how you been,
I'm
buddy?
just hoping Rivers gets rolling today.
Yes, sir. Carter step back too. That's good. And Kentucky on the board. How you doing, my friend? It's been a while since I've spoken to you. Monty. We're gonna call you Monty for the remainder of the day.
I'm struggling. I'm gonna be honest. I'm apparently a controls engineer now.
Uh-oh. Look out. Well, I'm happy to have you back in the booth, my friend. It's been a bit since, and who knew? Look at that. The big Quaker with a little finger roll.
You love seeing the bigs contribute like that. It's beautiful.
Well, go get a Red Bull, get a cup of coffee. I need the up tempo of Larry Firebird.
All right, I'll go grab a drink.
I've been up since 7 a.m. so I am raring right now. Carter for three, no good front rim. Simmons up with the rebound. Backdoor passes. Rivers gets blocked by Oatmeal. Quick outlet pass from Carter to Thomas. They got 2-on-1 the other way. Thomas tries to go high off the glass, can't get it to go, but Wiersma, not once, but a second chance opportunity, gives it over to Thomas. Great teamwork between the two Kentucky teammates. And Kentucky takes a 6-2 lead. Coach Dillon wants to talk it over, calls a timeout. So 6-2 Kentucky with a little bit of a run there, a little second effort putting them ahead here.
It's always the best time to call timeout. You want to get that momentum back on your side.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they didn't start out the game that they want. They're about 3.5 minutes in here, only have 2 points to show for it. So press Control Alt Delete, reboot, and get back going. I think everybody would be upset if I hit it. Control Alt Delete.
Probably.
Carlos the Don, no good. LSU gone cold here for 2 minutes. It's Colby Wiersma pushed by Roger Simmons. They're going to call a foul, so count it in 1. Wiersma to the line to shoot 1. Oh, they're not going to show. I wanted to see the angle. They were going to show the replay. They didn't give it to us.
Isn't Roger Simmons the like calisthenics guy?
He might be. He might just be. So G Money says if this was a real game, his uncle would be sitting second row behind the scores table. I love it. I love it. So you're a Kentucky fan there, G Money, huh? Rivers looks to drive, kicks it out to Don. Rare 3 from him, no good. Simmons fights for the rebound, gets it. Gets it over to Xander Evans. Evans with Savage kind of up in his grill. Kicks it outside to Simmons. 5 on the shot clock. Evans going to set a screen. Savage on the switch, picks up Simmons. Simmons shot at the end of the shot clock there. Not able to get the go as it corrals in and out. Wiersma now will take high off the glass and good. So Colby Wiersma active early on. That's pretty cool, G-Money. Don't tell him about the CS... Oh, do not tell him about the CSBA. We don't want to be hit with marketing rights. But his thing is, he's in charge of basketball operations and compliance. Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. Simmons going to go to the line and shoot 2. Let's take a look. Ooh, I don't know. Did you see a foul there? I didn't see a foul.
I didn't see anything. I'm just dying at Shaquille O'Neal.
That's the big Quaker, if you didn't know his name.
I did not know that. That's hilarious.
That is his nickname, yes. We got to get you back into the fold here. Now, your school's over now, isn't it?
Sort of. I'm in summer classes. That's what my controls engineering joke was.
Gotcha, I understand.
I ended up in a summer class I wasn't planning on.
Okay. Savage, quick outlet pass to Wiersma. Wiersma baseline off the glass. Can't get it to go. Is Dylan Tate up with the rebound. So, Kentucky out to an 8-point lead early on here. Rivers. Now over to Simmons. Simmons drives high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Savage. 3-on-3 the other way. Carter with a little lead in. So you notice what I'm noticing here, Phoenix, is Kentucky is capitalizing and pushing the transition game when LSU misses right now. That's why they built this 10-point lead.
Yeah, they're really just capitalizing off of mistakes. And only shooting for 50.
13-5. UK on top as substitutions about to check in here with 3:30 to go. Oatmeal going to pull it out. Bounce pass. Oshie pass over to Thomas, who's easy. No roll on the defense there. No adjustment, Phoenix, at all on that play. 15.
You gotta wonder what's cooking in their minds.
I mean, there's got to be some sort of adjustment on the defensive end, especially as right now. Is this a realistic Kentucky team of one and dones? I wouldn't say that, because if you're not familiar with G-Money, I don't know. I'm assuming you're in the CSBA, so if you're not, obviously we are a sim league. All these players are fictional players. So Rocket Webb with the reverse layup, but they are not one and dones. They are not one and dones. As a matter of fact, that is
just exceptionally funny.
Making jabs. I get it. I mean, that's college basketball today now, right? But I think you're going to see a little bit of that change now that there's a nice play in the interior there by LSU finally ending their drought. But I was going to say, college basketball, and I know Phoenix, you're not the closest follower of it, but like what you may not know is, now college players are going to get paid. So maybe you won't see the one and dones as much as you used to. Maybe
they'll paid now.
Yeah, so maybe you'll start to see, maybe you'll start to see some of these players stay 2 and 3 years to develop a little bit longer, because a lot of these guys that go to the NBA, especially early in their career, it takes them a couple of years before they're kind of mature anyway. So maybe, now that they have these NIL deals, exactly, G-Money, now that they have these NIL deals, maybe that's the difference. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that changes it. I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, okay. That I'm following now. I thought you were telling me that they were getting like just a normal salary. And
No, it's all these NIL deals.
That makes more sense. Yeah. I was like, aren't they technically already paid to go to school?
So maybe some of those things will.
No, that's really cool.
Have some players actually stay longer in colleges, even if it's not 1 year, maybe it's 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Ah, there you go. Look at that. The entire offensive line got a deal with a barbecue place that all you can eat. There you go. That's pretty funny. I
love that.
That's actually pretty funny.
I'm sure it was Jones Barbecue Foot Massage.
Nolan Ross in the low post leans in right over the Kentucky defender. So LSU slowly heating up here, Phoenix. Cutting it to 7.
6 for 16. They're starting to make progress in that direction.
Yeah, definitely. Maxwell blocked from behind by Penn. 3-pointer, no good. Back rim. Maxwell up with the rebound. Still some time here. About 40 seconds left in the game clock. 20 on the game shot, rather. And a nice reverse layup.
I've also been thinking this all game, but I've been holding it back because I don't want to be the guy that's always talking about uniforms. But this LSU uniform set's one of my favorites because it reminds me of the Utah Swingmans.
Okay. Well, when I made this particular jersey, and I agree with you, they're probably one of my favorites just because of the color combinations. But there was actually it was based off of their football uniforms. They have a black football uniform that looks just like this. So it's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Antonio Montana 2 points, because I don't think they have many options as a shot there. Oh, it rattles in and out. But
I really wanted that to go down.
That would have been nice. 23, I think it was 23-16 at the end of the first quarter. Kentucky looking good early on their home court. Stick around. Second quarter coming your way. Watch CSBA on Twitch. We're back. All right, we are back. Rep Arena. 23-14. Sorry, it was 23-14, not 23-16. So
the Kentucky cheerleaders are looking a little young.
What'd you say?
I said the Kentucky cheerleaders are like a child.
So funny story, and I know Malice, when he was here, he brought this out about the dancing baby knees. So I was at his toes. Lee Toes no good. Donnell Penn with the offensive board. Gets a clean look. Can't get it to go. But I was actually at what I do for where I was Monday to Thursday was part of my work things every year. Once a year they have these network TV presentations, and I was happened to be sitting in first row of one of the presentations, and these beautiful girls come out on stage, whatever, and I kid you not, I just happened to glance up and I looked, and one of the girls was wearing a skirt, and I saw her knees, and I kid you not, her knees looked like a baby face, and I was like, oh my god, dancing baby knees, CSBA. But I never looked at a girl's knees that closely to ever see that. But now
you can't escape it.
Now I can't escape it. It's so funny. So Antonio Montana.
Everywhere I go, I see the baby knees.
And it's so true though. So I get why 2K did that. So it's kind of funny.
I love that.
True story that happened to me this week. I was telling my coworker, I was like that, and she was laughing because she knows about the CSBA. I told her about this.
That's wonderful.
McFadden for 2. That's good. Yeah, that's a funny story, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I found the actor for 2K cheerleaders. Lyle drives, floater in the lane. Good. Kentucky just getting everything they want on the inside against this LSU team. So it looks like they've been scattered very well. Love the approach by the Wildcats.
Wildcats really just having fun with it.
Lee Toes, fadeaway three, no good. That would have looked sweet if that dropped. Lyle drives right at two defenders, falls to the ground, and again, LSU going to call a timeout. We'll stay right here. Just remember, guys, gals, if you're watching, coming up at 1 p.m. right after this one, Virginia and Syracuse, immediately followed by Big Ten action, Michigan State taking on Minnesota. Lots of stuff on the slate today. We even got high school at 3 p.m. Archbishop Moeller taking on Montverde Academy, and then at 4, Prolific Prep at IMG. So it is a full slate of CSBA action, both college and high school. You guys are going to want to make sure you stick around. Hey, if you're a progression, too, you're going to want to reap the benefits of the rewards of lots of points available to you today. So you may want to
be a progression player.
If you're a coach, you may want to, ping your players that are progressions on your team. Get them in here, man. Lots of points. They can leave their TV, they can leave their computer on, their phone on, whatever. I don't care. We get credit for the viewership points. They get credit for the points. So, yeah, 5 games. A lot of basketball today. Well, the other part of this is Simmons drives, kicks it over to Don. Don, little floater, no good. Can't get it to go. Somehow it ends up back in his hands. Credit Simmons for the tip there, and it ended up into Don's hands. They got to put it back. But I was gonna say, in the past. We would try to run college at nighttime on Saturday, but then when we added high school, and then it's just, with stream availability, whatever, it's actually easier to run Saturday games. So it gives an opportunity for our guys out in Europe that don't get a chance to watch a lot of games during live. Gives them opportunity on Saturday. So
I'm a big fan of the Saturday morning game.
I don't mind it so much. It gives me an opportunity to spend some QT time with the wife at nighttime on a Saturday night, and you young fellas go out drinking to the bars, you're going to worry about, missing out on anything. So,
if I had $1 for every CSBA game I've watched in a bar this season.
That'd be funny. That's funny. You know what? I wouldn't doubt you did. 12-point game, Wildcats up on top. Weiersman looking to drive here. It's a little separation now. Pulls it back, spots up for 3 with Simmons staring right at him. Bang! There it is. First bang of the game. First one that I called, anyway.
I'm willing to bet that Rusty even knows what bar it is.
We got to ask him. Simmons, easy take as the defense totally in disarray there for the Wildcats. Yeah, it's the Phoenix. He's rising from the ashes.
Good morning, Jim.
Rivers committing the foul. His first, team's first, so Kentucky going to get the ball on the sidelines. Thomas, backdoor pass. Weiersman. Weiersman has been activated today. It's good to see Kobe back out there.
I have watched at least one game at Brownies, so that's true.
Was it during the weekend? Because then it would be weekend at Brownies.
No, it's Bronies.
Oh, Bronies. All right. Oh, man. I was going to have a boom moment, but...
Yeah, it was a good reference.
I knew you would appreciate it.
I did appreciate it. I make that reference frequently. It's a good one.
Yeah, weekend at Bronies. All right, my bad.
But yeah. The Firebird has been racing cars. I spent a week in Tennessee pulling a car that the college built out of a creek repeatedly.
Nice.
SAE Baja, if anyone's bored, go Google that. Not during the game, of course.
I just realized I have to send in my... I just realized I need to send in my NASCAR picks for my NASCAR pool. I forgot to do that. I don't even know where they're racing at this weekend. Marcus Carter, a little stutter step.
I guess you could say I had an SAE Baja blast in Tennessee. Someone laughed at that. I know they did.
I got it. I picked up what you were putting down. I was just looking at something really quickly. Simmons, no good. Left square pass over to Carter in the corner, no good as it corrals off the back rim. Evans up with the rebound. He pushes out to Simmons. Simmons looking to push here. McFadden rolls. Evans rolls to the rim. Good find there. As an easy 2 for LSU. Sorry, what were you going to say, Fiber?
The misses from the wing just hurt.
They do. Type them to me. Type them because I'm doing the stream. My boys are actually doing the NASCAR pool with me. They're actually like 1 or 2 places behind me in the standings out of like 25 people, so that's pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they like NASCAR, so I mean they're 10. I'm a real good dad. I'm promoting gambling with my kids.
Hey, there are significantly worse vices to have.
They don't know anything about it. I mean, they want us just like pick 3 drivers and we can be good. Thomas stripped. Simmons last one to touch it. So Kentucky going to retain possession here with 9 seconds on the game clock. Substitutions by both teams.
I just wish NASCAR would go back to actual stock car racing. That would be cool.
Sorry to hear that, Taz. That sucks. Hope you guys are okay. Lyle for 3, no good. Donnell Penn up with the rebound. McFadden. We're going to do a little ISO play here for McFadden. He looks to drive. Gets it to go. Tough shot to fall there, Phoenix.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked. I thought with all the fancy dribbling, he was just going to stand there.
So 39-28, 11-point game. LSU hanging around, not letting it get out of control. They did trail by 15 at one point. Good strip by Penn. Here's an opportunity for LSU in transition. 2-on-1. McFadden going to go in for the easy 2. And counted in 1 on the bad foul by Maxwell. Terrible foul by Maxwell. So McFadden's got a chance to cut it here to 8 with the free throw. Make it a 3-point play.
Beautiful.
So what's up, CSBA 33 in the stream that I can tell based on my viewer count, but appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Saturday afternoon. 39-31, Montana. I always want to call him French Montana, but it's Antonio. Only because he looks...
Antonio could be French.
Well, I want to call him French Montana because that's the rapper's name.
No, I know. Antonio could be a French name.
Montana just inside the 3-point line, no good. Arnautovic up with the rebound. I need coffee. Ooh, no good there, Webb. And that is the way we were going to end the half. 39-31.
Hell of a comeback.
I am going to get coffee. Why I go, once we go to the halftime screen, Phoenix is going to break down what you just saw and give us a little info on what you guys saw, what to expect in the second half. So break it down. Tell them what they're going to see.
You saw a really cold start from LSU. Very, very dominant presence of Kentucky here in the first half. But there in the second quarter, you saw LSU really fight their way back up into contention for the game. So I think LSU really needs to keep doing what they've been doing here in the last quarter, and Kentucky needs to tighten up and do what they were doing in the first quarter. But LSU's made a hell of a comeback here in just one quarter. I thought I was going to burp. Anyway. We got Shaq doing the so-so hands. base. All you got to do is be better than Jim Bob. It shouldn't be that hard. All right, starting the second half. Surprising foul from the Quaker.
All right, I'm back. It looks like Simmons commits the foul. It should be Kentucky commits the foul. Simmons go to the line, right? Am I correct? Yes, Simmons to the line. Sorry.
Yes.
I was trying to stare at it from the kitchen to the.
Yeah, it was weird because the Quaker committed the foul.
Interesting. Well, either way, Kentucky. It's Thomas with the tough take. He's been eaten up. Tate has struggled guarding Thomas tonight.
There's been a lot of weird matchups in this game.
Simmons for the highlight dunk. What a throwdown by Roger Simmons. Good to see him back to playing the way he used to. Strip inside as Simmons. Quick outlet pass. Mississippi Rivers from the elbow. That's good.
I don't know why Coach Dillon did at half, but seems to have inspired something in the team.
Three-pointer no good. Marcus Carter up with the offensive board using the right hand. Counted and one, and another bad foul for LSU as they were starting to creep back in this game down. It was a 3-point game. Now it could chance be to break it open to a 5-point game. But LSU's been chipping away here, Phoenix. Good start to the second half for them. Obviously some poor job on the defensive side.
I don't know. I could almost make an argument for the defense doing just enough to keep them in.
Yeah, Dazan, no good three-pointer attempt there. Simmons with the rebound kicks it back out. So a second chance opportunity here for LSU as they run a play. Simmons on the, like a little bit of a handoff play there. But not to no avail. He misses, and it's back the other way as Carter. We're going to break down Mississippi Rivers, fires over to Wiersma. Wiersma drives lane, kicks it back out to Carter. 6:12 to go, 9 on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper by Carter. That's good.
Mears wants to know what kind of coffee you're drinking.
Kona coffee, my friend. I'm a big fan of Hawaiian coffee. I usually have 2 different kinds. I'm a big caribou guy in the morning. And then my second cup is either like a donut shop or a Kona, depending on the mood. But since I already had 1 cup this morning, I'm having my second. But this is my Kona. I went to Hawaii on my honeymoon and had some coffee there, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best coffee ever. Now, granted, it's a Keurig cup, so it's not as, probably not as strong, as good as the original stuff that you get when you're in Hawaii, but still pretty good. So a little Hawaii pecan.
I'm having myself the Firebird trademark Breakfast of Champions, my second monster.
What are you having?
My second monster.
I don't know what that is.
A can of Monster.
Oh, Monster.
The second one on the day.
Monster Energy. Sorry, yeah, I gotcha. That stuff gives me heart palpitations. Savage for 3, bang. He gives the 3 to the crowd too as he runs up court. Look at that. 49-40, UK on top.
Honestly, the Kyle comparisons.
Simmons.
That's kind of fair.
Simmons for 2, foot on the line, but a deep 2. He's starting up. He's got 10 now. 49-42. We said this game was going to be a close one. Starting to shape up that way as LSU's picked it up, and Colesby Wiersma from downtown, bang.
It's amazing how much more of the game I can actually see on the new setup.
Nice. Simmons inside. Savage says, no, sir, not on my watch. Wiersma with the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. Fights inside. Somehow it gets tipped back in. Wow. You don't see that happen every day.
No, you should definitely clip that. That was good.
Great second effort between Wiersma and Simmons, and I believe Simmons might have actually tapped that in. But he will not get credit for the basket because it's going to go to Kentucky. Timeout on the court. You're watching CSBA on Twitch, where we're back.
You guys, he's loving what he's seeing as we see Bo Iverson with the dunk.
Yeah. Right, nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open to King with the pull-up mid-range, and he hit.
Sees it, he goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the lap.
Alright, we are back here, Rupp Arena. 54-42, Kentucky taking a little bit of a bigger lead here on a couple of threes. Backdoor pass, Simmons, who's just been on fire, literally. Backdoor cuts it to 10. Inside, no good. Ross up with a rebound, so missed opportunity there for Kentucky on the interior.
Mears, I feel so attacked right now. My dad literally just threw a flat-billed hat at me that I left in his truck.
Penn to McFadden for three. Shot clock winding down, no good. Can't blame him here there for having to try to force that one up. Backdoor alley-oop to Webb. Rocket Webb from Matthew Lyle. Both these teams coming out shooting hot right now. About 50% from the field for both of these. Maybe just a little bit over, actually.
Good morning, Ware. Oh, and I know. It was just really scary that you said that.
So 56-44. Matthew Lyle from downtown, no good as Simmons up with the rebound. Chance for LSU to cut back into this lead. Roger Simmons can't finish at the rim. Maxwell up with the rebound. Tough miss there from Phoenix.
Sorry, I'm overwhelmed.
That's okay. Lyle drives up off the glass and good. So Matthew Lyle's got 8, and they've all been in the paint, breaking down the defense. It's good to see these guards from Kentucky really pushing the ball into the interior. It's really opened up a lot for them. McFadden for 2, that's good.
We haven't heard a lot from McFadden today.
He's had a couple, but not much. Maxwell. Little one-on-one with Penn here. Lyle to the basket. Paint completely boxed up. They're going to run a pick for Lyle coming off of it. 5 on the shot clock. Antonio Montana for 3. Deep three-pointer, no good as that rainbow is corralled off the side of the rim. McFadden for 3. The other way, no good. Trying to take advantage of Kentucky not being back on D.
I think LSU's done a pretty good job at attempting to limit the transition for Kentucky.
Yeah, they've done a decent job. Noel. Elbow, that's good. Jalen Noel from the elbow greens it.
Like, it's still a 14-point deficit, but the rate of scoring has gone down drastically.
Yeah, for sure. McFadden, no good, gets his own board, gets blocked from behind. Maxwell somehow ends up with the ball. Great defensive play there by Kentucky. The C's part. Lyle can't get it to go. Maxwell up with the rebound. Second chance opportunity here for Kentucky. About a 3-second differential between game and shot clock here. Arnautovic coming up with the steal. Up off the glass. Can't get it to go as Lyle was leaning on him. Lyle with no urgency here. Now fires it up from full court. Almost gets it to go as it rattles in and out. But at the end of 3, 60-46, 14-point lead for the Wildcats of Kentucky right here in their home arena. Stick around as LSU have a run in them. You watch CSBA on Twitch, Rebecca. Get those fours up. All right, we are back. Let's take a look at State Farm. Assisted the game. The no-look pass. What a pass by Savage. Mustard off the hot dog. Actually give that a 10. That was actually a good dish.
You definitely want a clip of that.
That's a clippable clip.
It's a potent potable.
Potent potable, yes. Lyle for 3. Turn around. That's good. Bang. Lyle having a game. This could be his coming out game. It's the best game I've seen him play in Kentucky.
I don't know if you caught it, but I think Phoenix had the game of his career this week.
And offensive rebound counted in 1 as Jordan Maxwell picks up his second. Say that again, Phoenix. You cut out.
I said I don't know if you caught it this week, but I believe Phoenix had the game of his career.
That's about time.
Hey, I mean, better late than never, right?
Hey, listen, you know, we all develop at our own pace.
Hey, he's a late bloomer.
Some of us faster than others.
Late bloomers make beautiful flowers. Some crap like that.
Webb up off the glass and good.
Rusty, you called the game. You know it was more.
I mean, I used to be milk and sugar, a lot of sugar. As I've gotten older, I've now moved over to Splenda. But I do like a vanilla creamer, or a caramel vanilla creamer. Just depends on my mood, but a lot of times in the morning I'll do the vanilla. Offensive rebound there for Penn. Gets it out to Toes. But I do Splenda now instead of sugar because I was. Jimbo. Hey, listen, Jimbo. I can't control what you pack your guy up to be.
Also, no, Jimbo, you've been banished to having sucky players for life for making fun of Phoenix.
Big dog in the house. What's up, my friend? Hopefully you're outside smoking a stogie, maybe barbecuing. Appreciate you, my boy. My bud. Arnautovic drives. Blocked by Rocket Webb. He just palmed that midair. I figured you were, my friend. I figured you were. Rocket Webb off the glass, no good. Going Ross up with the rebound, kicks it out to Arnautovic. Now he's going to walk it up. Sub's about to come in. See if Kentucky here, assuming if LSU can take advantage here. Arnautovic now over to Ross. 10 on the shot clock. Pass inside. Good ball movement by LSU as they find Arnautovic down low. McFadden having a nice game. 13. Assuming that was McFadden that scored there. Maxwell taking advantage as Penn was not back. I feel like every time I see a picture, every time I see a picture of you, big dog, you always got a stogie and you're always sitting there in like a cloud of smoke. Lee Toes for 3, no good. Is Maxwell up with the rebound?
Also, Mears, I can't even stand the smell of the Cold Stone creamer anymore. I worked in Speedway during COVID, and now the smell of it just churns my stomach.
Toes sidestepping both defenders there. Easy 2 for him. Cuts to 14. LSU is still within striking distance. They just got to bear down here on the defensive end. We'll see if the substitutions come in, and they do. So we'll stay right here. Remember, guys, coming up next, 1 p.m., Virginia taking on Syracuse. Battle of the ACC, followed by a Big Ten battle at 2 p.m. Michigan State taking on Minnesota. And if that's not enough CSBA hoops for you, we got high school at 3. Archbishop Moeller taking on Montverde Academy at 3. And then at 4 o'clock, Prolific Prep takes on IMG. Hawk will be on both of those high school games. You got me for college. It's a good day. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you guys are hanging out and spending some time with us. And if you're not, we understand. But at the same time, if you're a progression guy, throw your stream on. I don't care whether you walk away or not. But get those viewership points. Give us the viewers. Win-win for both of us. So Savage for 3. No good. The big Quaker, though, with the rebound and the putback. Appreciate that prime sub, Tai Pi. Thank you, sir. Tai Pi, who's your guy? I don't know who your CSBA player is. Mississippi Rivers. There's a lot of new Discord, excuse me, not Discord, Twitch players that I am not super familiar with. So I haven't been on as many streams this week, so apologies. You will see me back in full effect. Marcus Carter from the corner. No good. Rattles in and out. Wiersma, who was hot early. Haven't heard much from him in the second half there, Phoenix. And Eaton, that's
Wiersma a transfer?
No, he is not. He was recruited by me when I was the Kentucky head coach.
It's just a name I feel like I've heard a ton of.
He's a good player. There he is. He's starting to heat up now again. They've kind of UK's kind of blown this one open a little bit by 16 with 3:28 to go. But no, as Thomas, Wiersma, Carter, Savage, Lyle, those are all guys that were part of my recruiting efforts. But Ant Thomas, since taking over, has done a phenomenal job bringing in the likes of Antonio Montana, Rocket Webb, the big Quaker, and Shaquille O'Neal. So he's done a really nice job filling the holes that were left by Ricky Rowe and Duke Derringer leaving, and obviously Justin Williams graduating. I think we had another person graduate or a ghost. I can't remember. But either way, he's done a phenomenal job. I think he brought Maxwell. I think Jordan Maxwell was a transfer. So
that sounds right. That sounds like a name
I believe. So, I mean, he's done a good job. He's brought in about 5 or 6 guys. There's still a lot of talent here. I mean, I would look at Carter for 2. I would look at Kentucky as more of a mid-tier type team. I think they struggled a little bit early on as Coach Ant gets his feet planted here at Kentucky.
Yeah, it's not easy having to recruit 6.
No, it's not. I mean, between the transfers and some guys graduating, it was a big hole for him to fill. But he had a nice core. He had a good core of players between Thomas, Savage, and Carter and Wiersma. So nice pass from Rivers to find Simmons, and here comes a late push here by LSU as they cut it, I believe, to 12 or 13. So
14 points for Simmons.
They do go slowly without subs. So if anybody feels like being a nice guy and throwing one of these progression players a sub, I'm sure they would appreciate it. 75-16. 148 time running out on the LSU Tigers here. Simmons gets rejected. The Don, though, gets it back, and easy put in for him.
Wow.
Nice second effort there.
That's a great comeback for LSU, too. Up to 41% field goals.
They do. I will say though, even though I know they go slowly without subs, the more you watch and the more you talk, I believe it kicks it up even. Instead of 1 point, instead of whatever the amount of points it is for one, it's like 1.2, and if you watch back-to-back streams, it jumps up even more. So
there are exponential growth mechanics.
yes. But I mean, anybody want to hit him up with a sub? I'm sure he would appreciate it. Or any other progressions in here? Marcus Carter with a highlight dunk.
Wow.
Carlos Dadon gets called for the foul, counted in one. I've never seen Carter dunk. That's a first for me. So that was a nice highlight dunk for Carter. Now, Eaton, it's more. I think it's necessary. I mean, talking obviously is part of it, but I think I remember hearing that if you're in the next stream immediately after this one, within a half hour, your thing goes up to like 1.2% as opposed to 1, whatever it is. So every little bit helps. Oh, good. I get it. You're in Europe, so I get it. Oatmeal low post. Poor Dylan Tate's got to deal with the big man, and he throws it down. That's called dedication, Eden. That's what I was trying to tell some of the guys today that are progressions that were talking to me. Is Tate no good? Is Kentucky probably going to run this one out? About a half a second differential between the game and shot clock. So Kentucky probably, I don't know if they'll take the violation, but either way, this one's going to end with a Kentucky win. Just a question of whether they put up a shot here. They're going to go down to Oatmeal in the low post. They do take a shot, baby. Skyhook, no good. That is going to do it, 80-66. The Wildcats on top by 14. We'll break down the post-game show here really quickly so we can get the next one up. We got about 10 minutes before that one starts.
I don't think the score is very indicative of the game that was played.
No, I think LSU kind of hung around. I kept it around that 8 or 9 point mark for the most of the game. It's just Kentucky did go on a couple of different runs.
Yeah, exactly. When Kentucky was hot, they were really hot.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they were drilling.
LSU didn't have any problem hanging with them when they weren't drilling every shot.
Yeah, I mean, the LSU struggled from beyond the arc. 1 of 13, Firebird, only getting to the free throw line. But I mean, both teams. I think this was more of an interesting sign. There were not a lot of fouls in this game. You're talking about a total of 10 trips to the free throw line, so that's not a lot. But points in the paint, Kentucky just continued to push the ball into the paint, whether it was from their guards or their big second chance. A lot of second chance opportunities in this one for both teams. But if you look at the rebound comparison, obviously Kentucky really doing a nice, strong job on the boards. 45 rebounds to only 33, so big difference between there, Phoenix.
Absolutely.
Biggest lead of the game, 17 points for Kentucky. Only a 2-point lead for LSU. Other numbers are kind of even. The only thing I would say is the points in the paint. I mean, that's just the big disparity. That and the poor three-point shooting effort by LSU. Unfortunately, they die by the 3 in this one. Let's break it down. Kentucky, strong game from Kobe Wearsby. We talked a lot about him early on. I think in the second half he had 9. So he had 9 of it. He basically about 50%.
He did pretty even halves.
Yeah, for sure. 19, 7, and 3. Solid game, responsible for 25. Marcus Carter had a really good game. 16 points, 6 dimes to go along with those 3 rebounds. And we talked about a little bit of a coming out party. Matthew Lyle, third on the scoring chart with 11 points. 17, responsible for 17 in his team's points. Did have 3 turnovers, but really good game from the backup point guard. Antonio Montana with 9. Ant Thomas only 6. Shaquille O'Neal, the big Quaker, 8 boards with a block to go along with those 6 points. Rocket Webb 6 and 7 with 2 blocks. A really nice job defensively from Webb. Savage, quiet game from Savage. Tim's been having a little bit of a difficult time getting going this season. Hasn't really found his stroke as much as what we saw a lot from him last year, but he had 7 boards to go along with 2 assists and a block, despite only having the 3-pointer that he was able to connect on. But I'm sure Kentucky will take that. Jordan Maxwell, not much on the offensive end. Phoenix only 2 points, but did have 8 boards to go with 2 assists. And Jalen Noel finishing with 2. Want to break down LSU for me, buddy?
Absolutely. Yeah, I had Roger Simmons with 14 points, 1 block, 6 rebounds. McFadden, 13. Rivers, 11.
Sorry, my bad. So, yeah, Rivers with 11, 4, and 5. Yeah, keep going.
Toes, 9, 1, none. Evans with 6. Don with 6. That's huge for the freshman.
Yeah, it's not a bad game from him. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, maybe they probably could have even gotten him a little bit more involved than he was, but it was a nice job by him. Keep going.
He made huge contributions. Penn, 3. 6 rebounds.
Yep. Dylan Tate, 2, 3,
Yep.
1 and 1. Didn't really shoot the ball too much. Nolan Ross also only 2. Did contribute with 5 boards, so that was helpful for LSU, but also had an assist. And Marko Arnautovic held scoreless 0-5, but did have 4 dimes to go along with his 2 steals. So Arnautovic is a guy that I think that they could probably get involved a little bit more than he has been as well. He's been kind of quiet the last few games. But the guys that make LSU go, Simmons, McFadden, Rivers, all the leading scorers for LSU in this one. Real quick before we break that down, just guys remember as Kentucky wins 80-66. Coming up right now at 1 p.m. Virginia at Syracuse. A whole lot of orange in that game, so make sure you guys and gals come back. Watch game number 2. 5 hours of basketball, one of them down in the books. We'll be right back. CSBA out.